Hello, welcome back to my channel. It is that time of year. We are getting into fall season. This is planner season for some of us if you are into planning and all things goal setting, and I love filming this video every year. It is sharing about the upcoming release of the Powersheets, but even more specifically, just the collection that Cultivate What Matters is coming out with. I have told you all so many times how much I'm obsessed with this brand. I have been an avid user since 2015, and honestly the Powersheets has been one of those tools that I love to just get year after year. I love to look back at them. I love just the intentionality that goes into the products, and so I am so excited to share my 2025 pick for my Powersheets, as well as some other items that I have as well. It's also an honor to be an ambassador of Cultivate What Matters because I have been following this brand for so many years, and when it's a product that I truly am passionate about, a brand that I love, a message that just literally resonates with me in so many ways, it's just an honor to be able to represent their brand and to share it with you all and get these products early. Like, I do not take this lightly because this is just such a full circle moment, and I feel like I say this in every video, and I'm going to continue to say it because I'm just so grateful for this opportunity to share something that I truly love with you all. So without further ado, I just want to talk a little bit about Cultivate What Matters, some of the products, and then we are going to do a full little flip through of some of the products as well. So stay tuned, get your drinks, get your snacks, and let's take a look at what's coming up for the 2024 collection. The launch day is officially on September 17th, and that is when you'll be able to get your hands on all these products that I'm showing you, as well as so many other products. It has grown into so much over the years. I remember back in 2015 when I first got it, I think it was one of the few items that they had because their main thing was the Powersheets, and now it has expanded into a whole line of beautiful accessories, just additional things to help you enhance your Powersheets experience, as well as planners, y'all. So there's a little bit of something for everyone, in addition to so many other things that they have. Faith-based products as well. They have things for children. They have family things. Like, I am truly a stan because, y'all, when I tell you I got a little bit of everything, I got the homeschool planner, I got the health and wellness journal, I have Powersheets upon Powersheets, planners from them. They really do speak to women in all different seasons of life, all different levels of, you know, busyness and what you're trying to do. And this collection definitely embodies that because there is truly something for everyone. And to me, I feel like the spotlight of this collection, and even some of the past ones, is just to be intentional about what works best for you. They really have created things that really make it simplified, so then that way you don't feel like you have to have 10 different planning systems and all of the things going on. Like, you can kind of just have your go-to stuff with them. So I am so excited to share this. I'm going to be popping some pictures in as we go along in this video too, so that way you can kind of see what I'm talking about as well. But the first main thing that I wanted to touch on is the Powersheets, y'all. I have had this stuff sitting for a couple weeks, and I was waiting for them to reveal everything, and I have been wanting to open it, but I really wanted to open it fresh with you guys. So I'm so excited to finally be able to do that. And I'm going to flip the camera so that we can do a flip through. But I just wanted to kind of like open this up right now because I can't wait any longer. So if you can't tell the color Powersheets I got, okay, I got the Verbena color, and there are actually a total of 5 covers that you can get. So Verbena is one. So let's take a look at that, and then I will share what the other cover options are. The last few years, they have come with these really beautiful boxes. I just love them. They have the little sprout on there, which is their branding. And it's so cute. These boxes are perfect. You can use it for a lot of different things. You can even like rehome your Powersheets back in there after the year is over. So I really like it a lot. I had started to open it that day, and I was like, wait, I want to open it on camera. I want to open it on camera. So here's the moment. Okay. This is really my first time, like this video will be my first time in person. So one of the main things I love about this, well, there's so many things, but just from the outside, I love this wipeable linen cover. It just makes things just, I just love it. The quality is good, it's wipeable, and it really holds up well. But yes, y'all, I got the Verbena ones. You can also get them in aloe, blooms, azalea, and petal confetti. So those are all of the different options you can get, and they each kind of have their own unique inside as well. So they all have different patterns on the inside of them. I highly suggest taking a look at the Cultivate What Matters Instagram page too, because they did a really, really beautiful job of laying out all of the covers as, you know, kind of just sharing all of the different options. And it was just really, really cute how they did it. So check that out as well if you are kind of like, I don't know which one I want. I have slowly really started becoming like a more lavender girl. I don't know what it is, because for so many years I was all about the teal, the blue, green, turquoise, like that whole family. And I don't know if it's because my business branding changed or what, but I'm just loving this vibe. It's just so calming and beautiful, and I love it. So this is the color that I picked out. The ones that I'm actually using this year are like basically a purple color. They're in the other room, which I will show when I do the flip through. But yeah, so we have this. And the main spotlights that I want to mention about this product, if you're just curious, this is a goal planner. So it is perfect for you when you, at the beginning of a year, the year is ending and the new year is coming, and you want an opportunity to just sit down with yourself, get honest about the things that worked really well, the things that didn't work so well, what you really want to make happen for the new year ahead. There is a prep work section in here, which is always really meaty. Yep. Ooh, y'all. Meaty prep work section, which we'll flip through in a moment. And this is going to help you with those questions to really figure out, okay, what is important to me? What is not? Let me reflect a bit. It's just all of those things. And then for every single month, you have specific sections that allow for you to break your goals down. You have a monthly reset. You also have a tending list, which is really one of the hearts of the product. I think I would say the prep work, and then I would say the tending list is really one of those things that just makes it such a staple. And every month you can go and you can track your action items for the month, your weekly action items, as well as your daily habits. So it's really, really cool. And then you also have a month in review, which is probably my favorite page every month to complete. If I don't do anything else, I'm going to complete my month in review, because I love to reflect and just be grateful and just look back on the things that have happened. It's one of those things that just makes me smile. It brings me joy. And I absolutely love that page in there. And then every 90 days you have a refresh. So we'll get more into this, but I just wanted to talk a little bit about the Powersheets, okay? This is definitely like their flagship, their signature item, kind of what really kicked everything off, I would say. And then I have a couple of other products here that I want to show, but keep in mind that this collection has so many things included in it. So one of the other things they have is planners. And I have one of the planners here. I actually got it in aloe, so I did get me a little something kind of in the mint green feel. And I think these look really pretty together too. Like, that's gorgeous. And this is the Fresh Start Weekly Planner. The Fresh Start Planner is, so they actually have two different planner options. They have the Fresh Start and the Season by Season. The Fresh Start is a combination of the Powersheets, but it is condensed into a 90-day version, which is really, really cool. That is what allows for you to, every quarter, you can kind of switch it up. You can get a different cover, of course, and it just keeps it very on target. So if you're very much like a person that really just wants to focus on one quarter at a time, the Fresh Start is going to be for you. And you still get a lot of those amazing features that come in the Powersheets, like the tending list, the prep work, and the refresh and everything. So it's really nice. And then I'm gonna pop this out. When we get into the flip through, I'll show you all of that stuff, but just wanted to show you the inside of it because it's really pretty. And I got that petal pattern on the inside. It's really pretty, kind of like a peachy, yeah, I would say kind of like a peachy color. It's really cute. And then it also has the linen outside that I talked about on the other one. And what's nice too, this one actually comes with a little bookmark in here. You can mark your page, which is always nice. So we will do the flip throughs of these soon. But that is the Fresh Start Planner. I got the weekly one. There is also a daily Fresh Start as well. That is the 90 days. And then they have the Season by Season Planner. And the Season by Season Planner is a full 1-year planner. You can actually use it as a companion to your Powersheets, which is really cool. And you can either get that in daily or weekly. They have some beautiful cover options available. And you can get it in either the Lilac Blooms or the Petal, which is beautiful. It's like this blush pink color. And then for the Fresh Start one that I just showed you, you can either get it in Aloe, which is the one that I have, or you can get it in Lilac Blooms. So those are kind of like the main products, the meat of it, the goal planner and the planners that kind of make up the collection. Two other accessory items that I have, just to kind of touch on it. So they have these snap-in products, and they have a wide variety of them that are coming this launch. I picked out the productivity one because I have a really interesting year ahead. I'm gonna have a newborn. You know, I already have one child, and so it's gonna be a lot of juggling, especially at the beginning of the year. And so when I was picking out these items, I really was like, okay, I want to make sure that I'm picking stuff that makes sense for the season I'm in. I didn't really get a ton of the bells and whistles and stuff that I usually would be like, oh yes, I want that, because I really just want it to be simple. I don't want to have too much. And I thought that this was really cool because you snap it in so it can go right into whichever one of them you want it to be. And there is a to-do, in progress, and done. It is wet erase, so you can use like a little thin tip dry erase marker to write on it, which is nice. And yeah, I just like it because it's something where I can quickly just write some things that I have to do, what I have in progress, and what is done. And I think that this is great because I need some just focus. I need some focus and some simplicity. Like, I feel like I keep saying those words to myself. I'm like, maybe that's going to be my words for next year. I don't know, but that's what I'm feeling. And then the last thing I have here is the Cultivated Life Evaluation Guide. I love how they have improved this over the last couple of years, because one of the things, even when I was an early user, was like, okay, well, what do I do for this category of life? Because there's different life categories. And so they created this guide to really help you dig into what it means to have a wellness goal or a family goal or a work or relationship goal. So every single one of those types of goals has a section in here, and it's all in one booklet, which is nice. And I think what's great too is I feel like they enhanced this, but they didn't take away from the ones that they've had in previous years. So I feel like I could still use the ones from even last year if I wanted to, and it would just all work really nice hand in hand together. And then the accessories, in addition to the things I showed you, so there are so many other snap-in options that you will see because they will have shown you the full collection of what is available. They even have themed sticker books, y'all. So if you are really wanting to get into health and wellness next year, they have a sticker book for that. They have a sticker book for almost every single area of this cultivated life evaluation, essentially like a family sticker book, a home and spaces sticker book. So it makes it really cool, and you can really hone in on a specific topic that you want to really bloom in for the new year. And the stickers always just make it fun. Other stickers that they have is washi tape. They have pouches, and then they even have, I think I saw there was like a cute cup that they have coming out. So you'll have to definitely check out the accessories. They have bundles where you can get everything together as well. And that is always a nice way to save too. So make sure that you check it out. I will have everything linked below. I'll have my choices of what I'm loving, as well as just a full page that they've put together, just sharing all about the details of the Powersheets specifically and the collections and everything. All in all, this is just such a beautiful collection. Everything just goes so well together. I'm excited to use everything. But now let's get into some of this flip through so that we can see what is on the inside of these products. But first, I wanted to show you this productivity snap in. So you can see it a little bit closer. I'm gonna actually take it out, and you can see that's what it looks like. So it's perfect for, you know, dry erase, or even like those little vis-a-vis markers are really good for this. And then this is the evaluation guide. So let's take a look at this first. So as you can see here, they're kind of explaining that you can use it alongside of the Powersheets. It helps you to just understand a little bit deeper how to use the pages effectively to really make sure that you are making all of your goals happen in the different areas that you choose to focus on. It also outlines what's in here, so you get to focus on different things, your choice, all of them, or one, or however many: community, family, finances, health and wellness, home and spaces, work and learning, faith, personal growth, free choice, quarterly refresh, and seeing the big picture. What's nice is they actually ask you some questions in here, which is kind of cool. and this will help you to decide. So let's just say like you're getting overwhelmed, you're going through the power sheets, and you just feel like, okay, I feel like I want to focus on every goal, or I don't know what I want to focus on. This is going to help you narrow down what really matters in this season and what you can do. So I think that this is really nice that they're explaining this to you, because one of the things that's in it, and I'm actually going to, before we get into the new one, I'm going to open up the old, well, it's still the current one. It's not really old. I'm still currently using it, but like right here, this is in the 2024 Power Sheets. This is the evaluation check-in. They also have it in the beginning as well, a little bit more in depth, and I believe it's also within the refresh every quarter. So this is kind of the thing where you might be sitting here like, okay, I don't really know how I want to rate this. So this book is going to help you with that. It's going to help you decide on, okay, what do I want to rate all these areas? Which one do I want to focus on in the season coming up? And then for every area, like if we look at the faith one, for example, you have some suggested things on what to do. So for example, like I feel connected with God. I have a church family that helps me to learn. And this is giving you specific tasks within that area of life. And that can help you with your rating as well, which I think is very, very cool. Assign each statement on a number between 1 and 10, so of importance to you. And then you add the columns together and divide by your total number of questions for your average rating. So this is really cool. And then you get this for every quarter of the year. So you can literally use it alongside with your power sheets. You know, when it's time to do your monthly planning, grab both things and you can use them together, which is really cool. So you get that for every single category, and it just helps you to make sure that you're on track. So I love this. This is a really cool take on it this year. They've kind of done it a little bit different every year, but I really like this one. And it definitely helps with just that sitting down every month to figure out what you want to focus on, that whole process. Okay, so now let's get into the power sheets and the planner. So I'm going to actually start with this Fresh Start Goal Planner first. I did pick out the weekly 90-day one because, again, life is going to be a little bit crazy for me. I love that the 90-day one is undated, so it just gives me an opportunity to use it when I want to. I love undated products, and so that was really what was appealing to me about it. But this is just a bit of a flip through in here, and I will point out some significant things as well, but just let's take a look. Oh, this is really pretty. A season of progress, not perfection. Your fresh start journey is not just about setting goals, it's about living a cultivated life. And so you get all of the steps of what to do first and all the way through. I love that. And I love the little graphics. Oh. As you begin, remember this: little by little progress makes way for beautiful, abundant growth in our lives. So true. And so this is really similar to the prep work section that you will see in the power sheets, and I'll actually put them up next to each other in a moment, but you have some prep work in here. So learning from the past, some reflection pages, evaluating those different areas of life. Working on your mindset is always so important, because if we don't have a positive mindset, it's kind of hard to really move forward with anything. Name what matters to you. So what are you saying yes, what are you saying no to? And then choosing your focus for the season. So this is great, again, because this is a 90-day planner. And so it kind of helps you to decide, okay, what do I want to actually put my emphasis on for the time? And I always love this too, because it breaks down goals. So you have your big dreams, stuff that's not necessarily going to happen in the next 90 days. You know, it might be some years down the line. You have your finish lines, which are things that are a lot more measurable and specific. It might be a goal that's going to take you a couple of months or some weeks. And then habits are those things every single day that you do. So I love when they introduced this. I thought that was so genius. They have their Bloom method, which is really cool. It's kind of like a take on SMART goals, and it's a great way to break your goals down. And then you write your goals for the season. I feel like this is probably missing some of the prep work from the full one, but we'll see. But this is still like, I mean, this is really like the heart of what you need in order to do what you got to do for real. We got our places for goals. You have a place to write out each goal more in depth. So I love that. What do you want? Write your goal. Why are you motivated to achieve it? What resources are needed? What does this fit into as far as categories? What does success look like for this goal in the 90 days? What might get in the way? And how will you have fun along the way? I love that. And then they even give you a spot to write down for each month how you're going to make it happen within that quarter. You can do that for every goal. You have a total of 8 pages for the 8 slots, but never feel like you got to do 8 goals. They always say that. So then we have word of the season, live it out. So just kind of give you some tips on how to really make your pages work in here. Weekly rhythm ideas. This is one of my favorite sections as well, because it's always nice to just have a moment to really look at your schedule and see what's working, what you can make better. And I've been such a lover of time blocking, so this page is always fun to fill out. And then you have a place but your month because it's undated, so you can write it in. Put your dates in. And then this is very similar to the Powersheets. So you have your monthly reset, tending list, a notes page. Oh, and I like this to have a blank page. You could probably even put a wildcard page here if you want, which wildcard pages are really fun as well. They have so many different pages, and it's just kind of like an additional thing. So you could have something like a book reading list, or it might be like a meal tracker. Like there's so many different ones they have. And then we have our weekly refresh. This is actually the reason that I got this, because I love this weekly layout. It's just, it spoke to me, and it's so simple. We have what matters the most this week, goals to focus on, habits, what's ahead, what I'm grateful for, and then I love the list and just the blank area. So this is what you get for the week, and you get a place to actually now, and you can implement out a schedule as well. So it's just like a really cool concept. You have a couple pages of weekly planning, and then you have that happen again for the whole month. So we'll flip through. And then you have a month in review at the end. Oh, this is literally my favorite page, y'all. So this is just so much of the Powersheets just right in this product. And then you do it again for the next month. At the very end, you review your 90 days. To everything, there is a season. Got a couple of dot grid pages in the back. And that is the end of it. And then of course you can get another one. You could try out another product, but that is the 90-day planner. And then I wanted to also, of course, show the Powersheets off, which a lot of this is going to be very similar to what we just saw in here. But this is kind of like the more signature flagship one. All right. I cannot believe that it's going to be 2025, y'all. It's just so crazy. But all right. So we have an at a glance thing for 2025 in here. And we also have some holidays on the back. And it always comes with the cute little sticker sheet and the word of the year card, which is just adorable. All the gold foil is just always so beautiful. Look at the foil detailing. It's so pretty. Got a little pocket, place to write your name. And then very similar to the first one we looked at, you kind of have that same little trail that shows you what to do. Oh, I love this. Look forward to the milestones throughout the year. Oh, that's so cute. So you can like kind of check off everything as you go. Okay, that you're doing the monthly things, you're doing your quarterly refresh. I really like this, especially like for my listeners out there, people that like to cross stuff off. That's really good. They have a place for you to brainstorm your year ahead. And I might actually just, let's see. If there's similarities, I'll have this up as well, just so we can kind of take a look at it and assess what is the same. So when I see the same thing, I'll let you know. Okay, so we have this, brainstorming, come alive again. Okay, so this is name what matters, what fires you up. That's the same as in the Fresh Start Planner that I showed you. The learn from the past page is the same. Evaluate where you are now, also the same. I feel like it's definitely, it's the heart of this product is the prep work, y'all. Like it's just so much of a game changer to be able to really work through this stuff. I remember the first few times I did it, like first couple years, like I just was so excited to get started in the pages. And even over the years now, like I just love taking a week to just sit down and really get real with myself on this stuff. So this is also the same. Name what matters. Okay, so yeah, they definitely have the full prep work in there for the most part, but there are some differences. So I think this is where there's a difference. This My Purposeful Year Yet is specific to the Powersheets. And I love this. It's kind of like a Mad Lib page. You can kind of fill in the things on there. And then we have Choose Your Focus, so brainstorming the goals. That's the same. Their Bloom goal setting method is the same as well, that page. And then this gives you even more specifics on how to bloom where you're planted using that method. And then we got a place to actually put your goals. And so of course this one is going to say goals for the season because it is 90 days. And then this one is for a year. Oh, this is cute. It's time to bloom where you're planted. I love that. How do you grow a garden? You tend to it little by little. Let's go. This is so cute. I just love little encouraging pages. You know, like it doesn't really have a purpose other than just to make you smile, you know, and just to make you get excited. And I love it. Okay, and so then these are very similar, the goal action pages. Again, the language is a little bit different just because this is a 90-day versus a 1 year. So you'll notice that, but a lot of the heart of it is the same. And then you also have on this side, it's a little bit different because you're focusing on the quarter, whereas here you're focusing on 4 quarters because this is for the whole year. So you have enough for all of those 8 goals. Pace yourself for success. Okay, it looks like this is a page unique to the Powersheets, the full year one here. And then you have a spot to write out your goals for the entire year, which is sometimes can be intimidating, but this is actually really fun to do just to kind of look ahead, you know, birthdays, events, trips, just things you can write down. That's always a great place to start with pages like this. And then your word of the year. And then we have a place to visualize. They always kind of encourage you to do some kind of vision board, whether you make it digital, you can paste it here. Live it out. So just kind of helping you with how to use the pages specifically for everything. And I love this. They're giving you even more tips on how to use the tending list and more encouragement. One word about perfection. We find joy in abundant life in little by little progress. Okay, and then you get into the monthly planning pages. So every month you have your month reset. This is where you're going to put your to-dos, your goals you want to make progress on, what's on your calendar and on your mind. This is very similar to the current year Powersheets, that same page I just showed you guys. It's a little bit different, but it's pretty much the same. So if you have the 2024 ones, this is very similar to that. You're going to have your evaluation and your places to put all of that. We have our monthly calendar. With the core truth, any day can be a fresh start. I love the core truths throughout the product. It's really encouraging. Believe in little by little progress. So just a place for you to work on your routine reset. So with this being the quarterly refreshes, you have the routine set up. So you have a place to kind of plan out what you want your routine to look like. And then you get that same weekly rhythm idea that was similar to the one in the Fresh Start Planner. And then we have our break it down and tending list. So the tending list is such a cool part of the Powersheets. This is just the main thing that can keep you going from month to month. And if you are a monthly planner, like this is really all you would need, right? You can just kind of check this off and see how you're doing as you go. But yeah, it's really, really nice. And then your month in review, which is, I think I've said it about 50 times, but this is my favorite page. And all of these pages are in the weekly planner that we were looking at. So then you get that every month. And then once the new quarter comes, you have the same. And then once a new quarter happens, you have some extra pages to refresh the quarter. So you have your month in review. So this is after March, your month in review, refresh time. You do your quarterly refresh for those areas. And then you have a place to kind of just recalibrate, refocus. You have your refresh goals and then a place to actually write out what you want to do for each of those. Your routines are reset. And then you get right back into it. So now if we go to the back, you have your year in review. And some note pages. And that is it. So this is... I love it. It's very similar to the one this year, which I think is great because the one this year was probably one of my faves, honestly. I loved how they kind of brought back some of the old features that were taken away, and then they added some really intentional things to it. So these two, if you really loved this one, you're going to love this. And like the colors, let's get into the colors. They're so cute. But yeah, you're really going to love this a lot. And I think that the planners are definitely for someone who wants a little bit more support, right? A little bit of extra things to focus on. So this is great too, because a lot of the heart of the Power Sheets is right in this planner, and it's for 90 days, which for a lot of people, that is more tangible than having to think about an entire year. So it's really something to consider and think about. And I highly suggest just getting this along with either of them, because it really helps you to get clear on those life goals and how you can really make sure that you are making progress on them, or what you can even do to make progress, because sometimes it's a matter of not even knowing where to start. So hopefully you enjoyed this flip through and just an overall look at the upcoming collection from Cultivate What Matters. I have to say, I really like my picks. I really do. And I think that it is just so... it's just so good to have something like this to use as a tool as you go through the year, because it's easy to lose sight of, okay, what did I want to do? Where am I at with my goals? And so something like this that kind of encourages you to continue to check in with yourself. It's something you can put on the calendar just like any other appointment when a month is wrapping up. All right, it's time to sit down and do my month in review and really get ready for the reset of the next month. If you join Gold School Premium, it is a membership that they have that is really cool, where you get even more support. They have trainings in there, and they walk through their weekly tending list, like they check it weekly. And they kind of help you to just give you like accountability to use the Power Sheets throughout the year. But they also do have just some fun content that they do around what they call Power Sheets Prep Week. And so even if you're not in Gold School Premium, you can still participate in videos and just kind of help yourself when you're going through the different pages in this planner, or even if you get this one, since some of them are in here as well. And it's just nice. It's cool to have that extra support, because it's like you and so many other women doing it together and just getting fired up for the year that is ahead. So definitely stay tuned, because Cultivate What Matters is going to be sharing so much more information about how to get bundles and just exciting things happening as we gear up for yet another year ahead. If you have any questions about anything I talked about in this video, definitely let me know down below. As I shared, the launch date is officially on September 17th. So until then, stalk their Instagram page, stalk their website, check out all of the details of what's coming. I also have a page that's going to be coming as well on my site that will share all of my faves and links to shop and all of those different things. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, I honestly, I cannot wait to dive into these and use them. And I really enjoyed flipping through these. Some really, really good updates and additions, and a lot of just good stuff that they brought back. So yeah, this is really good. Thanks for watching. Bye.